Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of the Crowdsourced challenge, where today we're swapping out the trailer. Today we're going to check if the trailer's full, if the trailer's got anything in it first, because I don't want to sell a trailer that actually has crops in. Where did I put the trailer? This is going to be... Is it empty? Yes, we're going to sell off the trailer. Gone. We're going to buy a new trailer. Because the other night, 2 days ago, Mr. CD Models released the Browhan that I've been waiting for. Ooh, I can put Michelins on. Or Nokians. Or Lizard. I like the Michelins. I want to put a toolbox on. Let me put a toolbox on. With a toolbox. And the correct reg. And a cover. There we go. So that's the first item on today's agenda. Done and dusted. Where did I put the... Oh yeah, the fast track is still in field 19 because I took a thumbnail and just abandoned it there. I'm gonna abandon the mowers to here for now. All of the mowers, not just the front mower. There we go. And we're gonna head to the shop, but not to pick up that trailer. Because I forgot one piece of equipment that I do need to pick up, which is over here. Is it over here? Is it not over here? It is not over here. Where is... Oh, it is here. Let's get the Fleagle one. Why not? In zinc. Oh, that looks really cool, actually. And we'll get jet black rims because that looks vaguely cool. Maybe on a Tuesday. Oh wait, today is Tuesday. Hey. Okay, stop it. Guidance steering. But today we are picking up the first animals, which is why I was asking you in yesterday's video what animals you wanted, and not many people replied. As always, by the way, you can leave your rule suggestions in the comments. I haven't quite gotten around to yesterday's comments section just yet. I will do in the very near future. I also realized that I need to do that because I never took the 100 away for the crash yesterday. I haven't got around to looking at yesterday's comments or kind of dealing with the rules just yet because I saw a few of them that I'm going to need to tweak, a few that I'm going to have to say I'm afraid not to, and a few that I need to really look into them again. So I'll be doing that after this video. You can see what time it is in the top right. It's currently 9:30, so once this video is rendering, I'll be going on to Spudputer, which is sat behind me on my bed, and I'll be putting it up on my desk and just doing the comments from there because reasons of it makes Spudputer seem useful for once. But in the comments yesterday, I asked you what animal you wanted me to get first, and not an overwhelming majority, but the majority of the actual comments that were about the animals, and I did look at comments that were like about rules and animals. Can I turn off the... or take off the cover? Yes, there we go. The majority of the... I'm not gonna take -100 for that because I was coming out and the AI driver drove into me. The majority of the animals' comments were the moo cows. Apparently, this farm in real life is a dairy farm, so I didn't know that. I haven't done my research on Marwell Manor farm. Is this where the animals are? No, that's where the horses are. I think. I would presume that's where the horses are, seeing as there's a little horse icon. This is the animal area. Oh, good lord. This is where the animals are. And Oh yeah, just indicating by mistake. Okay, this is quite the large building. Are we buying the animals from an animal factory? This is mildly concerning. But we want to buy some cows. And that's trader full. Well, that'll do. We'll keep with the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cows for now. And we can come back later, pick up some more. 6 will be enough to get us started. This isn't the only plan for today, don't worry, I'm not just going to end the episode with 6 cows and say, that's it, done. I've done literally an job. No, the rest of this episode is going to be actually continuing the work on Field 19, which makes me regret my decision of just abandoning the mowers there, but we'll pick them up once we're back over at the yard. Move them into the yard somewhere and pick up the tedder. I know that I need to sort the yard out before there's like a million angry comments saying, fix your yard. I will get around to that, I promise. But I want to get the cows sorted and get some hay bales so that I can, you know, feed the cows. I have decided to just go... have I decided to just go with hay? You can still change your mind, Dave. There's still time. Is there a silage? Okay, I'm gonna look for a silage pit over the cow area. If there is one, over the main yard, I guess. If there is one, then I'll make some silage as well. I don't have you don't have a forage wagon, Dave. This is a very good point. I have neglected on several key pieces of equipment, have I not? I have Okay, I'm trying to avoid tabbing, but it occurs to me that I'm going to count that as a courseplay derp. I know there's no official rule against tabbing yet, but yeah. This would count as a courseplay derp? A courseplay derp. Even if it's something I've done. If it's courseplay is doing something stupid, or something that it shouldn't be, or not doing something that it should be, I'm going to count that as a courseplay derp. And if the tabbing rule comes in, then it will be with the exception of me trying to fix courseplay, because we all know how fun courseplay can be at times. Okay, I'm presuming that's where the sheepies live. That looks very much... That is definitely a silage pit. Is this where I can throw the cows? Okay. You can unload the cows. No, you can't unload the cows. Okay, thank you, game. You've been very indecisive over the last 2 minutes, but I'm sure that getting stuck here is perfectly worthwhile. Come on. I'm not entirely sure how to get out of here now. Can I, like, reverse you right into the corner there? Yes, good, brilliant, away. This is going to be fun to deal with a fire dragon, isn't it? Well, that kind of hints at the cows going into this shed over here that looks very much like a cow shed. Well done, Dave. Yes. You have figured out the cows live in the cow shed, not the sheep barn shed. Truly, you should be worshipped as a wondrous god of farm sim for figuring out that the sheep shed isn't for the cows. Right, I'm gonna go get everything sorted for the grasswork. I'll be back in a second. So the mowers are away, the fast track shall play. And it is time to grab the tedder, which I abandoned up here somewhere. Tedder, tedder, where art thou, tedder? There's the tedder. Oh yeah, by the way, don't think I didn't remember. I'm gonna count all the crashes that I had there as about 6. Because some of them contributed to others. So we are gonna TED. I want to say we're gonna TED the bigger area of this field, and we're gonna just windrow the smaller area. So I'm gonna cut a straight line of TEDed ground where I want the hay to end and the silage to begin. I am, by the way, aware that I could just, you know, call everything, you know, turn everything into hay and then magic it into silage at a later point, but that doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and this is now going to be a straight line between the, well, I say a straight line as I can do between what I'm going to TED and what I'm going to just windrow, and turn straight into silage. Don't know how I'm going to turn it straight into silage just yet. It's probably going to involve some selling of crops, but I'm going to turn it straight into silage. Because that's a thing that I've forgotten, is I can just sell I can sell the giant pile of crops that's just sitting in the yard if I require extra money, which I probably do, because I don't want to cheat money in. I've been I don't want to do it. I could, but I don't want to, unless there's something that I desperately need to replace, or like there's some reason that I need to. I don't see the point in doing it. But as promised, the Brown has been brought in as soon as was humanly possible to replace the Joskin trailer. Because that's just... I feel like that the Brown is something you'd be more likely to see than something like the Joskin in the UK. I could be wrong. I'm sure there's somebody more than happy to say, Dave, you're wrong, but... like, I mean in terms of style, not necessarily... oh yes, you'd totally see a Brown trailer in the UK more often than you'd see a Joskin. No, that... You guys are gonna troll me in the comments now, so I regret saying anything. One thing that I do kind of need to do, kind of not need to do, kind of want to do... well, don't need to do it all. One thing that I'm looking forward to, and hoping comes out relatively soon, and I am tempted to do some modding to make this happen, is a push more of some description, or maybe an Amazon Profi hopper. Because I see a big lawn there. Big lawn you can't really fit a farming mower into. Big lawn that would be quite fun to mow and just collect up the grass and turn it into silage from. And that is oh so very tempting. But I'm behaving for now. I'm behaving for now, he says, planning to turn half this field into silage. And doing grass work 2 episodes in a row, because there's not a whole lot of field work that can be done other than this grass work at the moment, because I couldn't find a plough that was big and could be pulled by what I've got on the farm. I could always get a bigger tractor, but that would involve me getting rid of one of the 2 tractors that I really think are really good fits for this map. Because I think the Fast Track's a good fit. It's a really good karting tractor that I feel personally is realistic to this area. Definitely to the UK. And the 6R I think is a fit because, I mean, it's a farm in the UK and it's got a John Deere, so that's my entire logic there. But I feel like they both kind of fit. And apparently, I did read some of the comments. Apparently George Saunders, I said in yesterday's video that it'd be kind of silly me having the single side offset mower on the back of a 4220. Apparently George Saunders did exactly that in real life, so I feel slightly less bad about even considering that. So sometimes the silly things that I consider doing in Farm Sim are actually realistic, as it turns out. And it makes sense to me, because farms aren't going to have a second small tractor to just pull the small things. As much as I like doing that in Farm Sim, that's not something that's generally done in real life. There's generally not just this small tractor lying around with very low horsepower that's only ever used for like 1 or 2 pieces of equipment. It might be worthwhile in Farm Sim, but in real life you've got to maintain that damn thing anyway. It still costs money. So it makes sense to me. To an extent. Still strikes me as funny though. Yeah. So if you're wondering why I didn't stream yesterday, it's because I didn't plan to. That was always the plan. I did take some time AFK. I did take basically the entire day AFK. I'm sat down here. Literally, I sat down about 5, maybe 10 minutes before I started recording at my computer. It's the first time I've been on it all day. I might do this a bit more often because I feel slightly better than usual. Even though I have personal stuff has been going on and I've just not been so well. I say personal stuff. I've just not been sleeping well for weeks, as always. Yeah, among other things. But yeah, I feel better than usual, so I might do this a bit more often. Just take a day where I sit down downstairs and watch TV instead of sitting up in my room watching YouTube. Ooh, something did a derp, and I'm not entirely sure what. It wasn't my controller. It might well have been my Stream Deck. Which, on a related note, actually, now that I think about it, now that I mentioned the Stream Deck, there was an issue with my voice in yesterday's video. Also, apologies if there was like a loud electronic hiss that came through. As you heard the Windows error sound, that was whatever disconnected. That's a thing that just happens sometimes. Which is why I'm thinking it was the Stream Deck. There was an issue with the voice track yesterday, which I couldn't fix, mainly because I'd made the derp with the voice track that I didn't mean to. And long story short, that was VoiceMod doing it. I am 90% sure that was VoiceMod causing it. Now VoiceMod, for those of you that don't know, is the really, really cool thing that I was using to put all the weird effects on my voice in streams. Note the term was, because it's now uninstalled, and I am very angry with it, and probably won't reinstall it again, because it screwed up the audio of yesterday's video, and that makes me angry. So that's something that I'm probably not going to use again. Not for a while, at least. But it's not the first time it's caused me problems, so it's just better for me to not have it and have a working mic consistently than to have it and have the mic do weird things occasionally. Like have all the electronic sound and hissing and popping that was going on in yesterday's video that I do apologize for. That's a thing with VoiceMod, which is really bloody annoying, and I have no idea how to fix it, so it's better to just uninstall the program. As for plans for today, there will hopefully be a stream. It really depends on how I feel when I wake up, because I've been dealing with, like I said, not sleeping well, as well as a toothache. I've been really just, every so often my tooth just becomes this ball of pain. And I prefer to not be streaming when that happens, because it makes me angry, and angry Dave is not happy Dave, and that's not a good thing. So I might not stream for a few days due to like various little annoying things. So don't be worried. I do plan on streaming, but if I wake up and I'm not feeling great for one reason or other, I'm just gonna say it's probably better that I don't. Because I feel like part of my problem is that I'm stressing myself out a bit too much again. So yeah, I'm taking a step back from some stuff for now. For a few days at least. Just so that I can try and sort myself out. YouTube isn't one of them. I do plan on continuing to make videos, but streaming might take a bit of a back seat for a few days, which annoys me because I love streaming. But yeah, if I'm not feeling great, there's really, it's better that I don't stream, honestly. If in fact I feel bad. Going very circular in this conversation because I keep saying, oh, I want to stream, but I won't if I feel bad, but I want to stream. You get the point. I'm sure you get the point by now. One thing that I have kind of noticed about, I guess about the channel, I guess about me, is this is a funny thing that I've noticed. I go through cycles of using this high-pitched voice, and then there's times where I use this voice where maybe I'm a bit more chilled, maybe I'm just, you know, wanting to use less energy, and this is definitely my more normal speaking voice. This is more my YouTube voice, and it's kind of funny how I kind of alternate between the two completely at random, as well as Simulate likes to point out, having effectively a random accent every day. That's not something that I intentionally do, by the way. That's just something that happens. My voice changes like daily, and it's kind of comical and very annoying for Sim because he doesn't know what Dave he's talking to on any given day. And he keeps forgetting that I'm in Ireland. Although I do have a friend who, up until a few weeks ago, thought I was still in the UK. So at least Sim, you know, isn't alone in thinking that for some reason I'm in the UK. I don't know. I don't know why people think that. I don't know why nature be like that, but it do. Also, I know yesterday's video was edited, and this one's just gonna be a straight shot of half an hour. It's because I kind of want to just kind of finish this episode and just do a bit of off-camera tedding, quite honestly. Like, by the time you see this video, but definitely by the time you see this video, this field will be tedded and windrowed. I'll have it all finished, including the bit that is going to be exclusively for silage. Just because I find these kind of jobs quite relaxing and need sometimes. As I said, I think yesterday's video, sometimes I just need to meditate and do the relaxing jobs off camera. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing straight shot tedding right now. Do I want to just do it off camera in the middle of the video? Yeah, I'm gonna just go and cut bits out of the video right now, or cut the next bit out, and I'll be back to you guys when we're finished the tedding, or finishing the tedding. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, I've done a small bit off camera at the very least. I was thinking while I was doing this, as I always do, and I realised that I've got 38,000 euro left, and I haven't explained to you guys why I didn't just go get more cows, did I? The reason is, I want to make sure that there's always kind of money there in case I need to, like, get some bales or something, well, I know that I'm going to need to do this, buy some seeds and some fertilizer. I don't have any at the farm at the moment, and I'm kind of leaving a buffer right now just to allow for that stuff to be bought, as well as paying for courseplay and anything else that might crop up in the meantime. I just want to have a bit of a buffer of cash money there, just in case. But if push comes to shove, there is like 100,000 litres of barley that I can sell off. So, not the end of the world if I do start running out of money, but I want to keep that buffer there and the crop in reserve, just so that I'm kind of 100% sure that I'm not gonna, like, go bankrupt or anything. I would also say that I did look at some of the comments earlier. I know that I said I didn't haven't replied to any. I replied to one actually, which was asking me what was wrong with the voice in the video yesterday. I looked at a few, and some of them are rules that I just can't use. Like, I'm pretty certain that I used this as an example in yesterday's video, but the no auto stacker rule, that I'm just not doing because of the sheer like volume of bales, even off this bit of field here that I've done. That I've kind of earmarked for bales. The sheer volume that I'm going to get off this is going to be silly, and there is going to come a point, I will be manually stacking as much as I can, but there is going to come a point where I say, okay, enough's enough, I'm really frustrated with stacking bales now. I just want bale stacks, like magical immediate bale stacks. So I'm gonna use the non-auto stack script unless there's one on the mod hub, you know, incoming, or CD puts, you know, a really good auto load script on the Brown bale trailer or something. But or the Chieftain, I guess. But I do plan on using like the Arcusan auto stack in the future, just so that it's not, you know, video or stream of me doing a job followed by video or stream of me stacking bales again, because that gets old very quickly and it's much easier for me to just auto stack. But that is gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and as always, leave comments and rule suggestions and complaints about my driving in the comment section below, as you always do. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye. Does this not do the... Did I not have a... Oh, I thought this had like controls, no? No, it doesn't. I thought the WinRAR had controls. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.